Gimli Empire, this is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Dwarves of Ered Luin campaign for the Divide and Conquer AGO submod. We're going to continue left off from last time, where today might be the final episode. I don't know as I'm recording this now, but you guys will know if I'm able to finish this today. As right now, our final goals for this campaign are going to be getting to Erebor. I'm not going to just completely kill off faction. I don't care about that. I care about just getting to this city, getting to the Lone Mountain and claiming it. And also still claiming the One Ring. I know technically I could just try and teleport the general over the mountains, but I really want to have Grinfarn properly make his way over here and walk all the way to Mordor to fight against Elrond. I think that'll be far better than him trying to see how he could somehow sneak an entire army over the mountainside. I don't know how the hell he's going to do that like Sam and Frodo, so we're going to keep focusing on what we can do right now, which is, at the moment, I'm going to assault Gundabad here, Mount Gundabad. We're going to try and get rid of you guys. There's not much here, so this should be a pretty quick battle for the most part. Basically, there's 9 regions we need to assault. 9 regions we need to assault. Some of them I can just kind of keep sieging, like the Orcs of Gundabad with my faction leader. I can just siege them to death. I don't care. Khazad-dum, that's going to be sieged to death. I'm going to keep bringing more and more reinforcements up here for my faction heir and for all my other armies that are around here, and just keep pushing in as hard as possible onto Erebor. We are getting to the Lonely Mountain, and we are going to claim it for ourselves. And at that point, we can just leave the rest of the other dwarves of Erebor to be scattered amongst the wind. What, like this? Look, but I shouldn't have hit that again. Have them be just scattered to the wind as we can claim we are the true rulers of Middle-earth, at least in dwarven kind for the most part. So you guys need to get on up here. You guys need to just break down the gates for us. And then they only have like a couple guys in here, so we should be able to pretty easy just force my way in with all my infantry. Because even if your infantry is comparable to mine, I have so much more that I will be able to easily just kind of force my way in. They are already dying. Let's see, they're 22 out of the 29 that they started off with. Let's have you guys finish this unit off, and then the general seemingly is just not advancing in right now. So what we'll do is I can just kind of set on up once this unit's dead and just fill him full of crossbow bolts at the end of the battle, honestly. Okay, they did bring their general forward. He is about to be shot in the back, though, because I've got my crossbows on this side and this side. You guys just need to start opening up on him. I think as soon as he breaks, they'll give up, because he's at 19 guys. There's only a couple more of them now. Come on, kill him. Just kill the general, and once they break, the battle's mine. They don't have Gundabad under our control. I know we have a unique unit related to this build the area around here. I don't know if I need to construct anything specifically to unlock it, or if it's just as soon as I build the area up, it's just tied to like one of my basic barracks buildings, which we shouldn't have to worry as much about because the dwarves have held it before for us. So it should really not take us that long to build these areas up so I can recruit units from them. Because I really want to make sure that before we get to Erebor, I want to show off the Gundabad unit I can get. Because I know there's one. It's one of my unique units, and we have not been able to have it at all this entire campaign just yet. There we go. Gundabad is now ours. So let's kind of go on in here. And I am going to... I technically don't need to, but I'm still going to exterminate just to make it so that these areas are happy. Culture-wise, they are... Actually, it's not a culture that much. Weird. Okay, so let me get rid of this beast training ground as we don't need that. And then I did see Halls of Durin. Gives us the Hammers of Gundabad, takes 8 turns to build, gives law bonus, reduces retraining cost, increases trade goods, and gives in more free upkeep units. Nice, because that does give us, yeah, the Hammerers of Gundabad, a pretty decent unit. They can use sharpened stakes? What? Oh, that is dope. It's the first time I've seen an infantry unit have that, so let me go get rid of that random building. So it'll take a couple turns to build that up, but for the most part, I will be able to recruit that unit. And also, are you now the... What's your title now? Liberator of Gundabad. Nice. I like that. Okay, so what we need to keep doing is I'm going to keep sending every able-bodied dwarf up here as much as I possibly can. Just keep making sure that we have endless reinforcements so we can just keep pushing no matter what. Basically, I'll have it so that you guys do have a little bit more movement. We'll wait until next turn. I can move in some of these guys. Have them keep pushing forward. I think Nar, what I want to do with this is basically I'm going to focus all of my attention on just Nar, my faction heir, and my faction leader, and then also Grenfarn. So for the most part, I'll have it so that these guys are the primary ones leading forces forward. So let's have you try and lead behind Let's see if I can just get away with just the one. Yeah, I can get away with just the one. So, you kind of keep moving up here as well. I'm going to have to make sure that we keep sending more of these forces forward. Just keep pushing them forward. Because you guys here have another 5 turns until you're done here. That should fall pretty easily for us. And then next turn I'll be able to properly see how far you can get. We will, again, just keep trying to siege out this city right around here. Hopefully you guys don't attack me around down here. I know you guys do have some land over here. And then, Dornwinian, I need you to fuck off. I really need you guys to fuck off. At the moment, you're still sieging us out, and I don't appreciate it. I'm going to go around now, though. Let me double check and see. Oh, actually, you guys are a little upset. Let's take some of these guys. That should be good. Let me go around, check on all my cities, and see if there's anything I need to build and or recruit. But then I just need to try and make sure that all my forces, majority of my forces, are all pushing up this way. Another Axeman's Guild. Yes, I'll accept that. Take settlement of Burzakul. I am making my way over there. Actually, I can probably hit that pretty easily right now. Because what I can probably do is, let's take Nar. Let's have you be the one that kind of pushes over this way. Give me a watchtower. Set on up next to Burzakul. You can have a couple more units join on in with you, about 4. So let's grab... You've got plenty of artillery pieces. Actually, I think some of these guys can merge. Yeah, so I can grab you... Let's see that catapult. Actually, I think you and you. Oh, actually, you and you. Let's do those guys first. Send them over. They'll be able to merge. There we go. Now I actually have 5 units total. This one can merge as well if I send them over. Oh, and not fully.
Joining our forces.
Oh, I can't disband them all latency. That's fine. Okay, let's just give them then. I'd say this, 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 and this. Merge anything I can. Can't merge anything else. Okay. Let's then assault Burzakul. They have Fundin. Just the single general. I love that you guys have like nothing in these cities. So when I bring my dwarven forces to bear, I just absolutely raffle stomp you guys because they have nothing really easily able to defend this. I'm so glad they don't have any artillery pieces in a lot of these cities right now, because that would be kind of a pain if I had to try and assault a dwarven hold when the enemy, another dwarf, decides to use my artillery tactics that I've used in the past. So let's start deployment there. And then, I do love these cities. I love the layouts. We'll start the battle there. I think it's just the singular layer for the most part. Break down the gates. You don't need to actually try and fire there. I love this. Okay, so there's no actual gates I have to destroy up here. Okay, so it's just the first layer. Break that down, and then come on up here. Man, this just makes me feel like I'm so excited about the campaign we'll be doing after this. After this, I'm conquering the world as Mordor. And getting to see every single unique city they have is going to feel so amazing going through that campaign. I absolutely love the imagery of you guys just trying to stare down my troops here as they advance forward, and you guys really can't do much because you have no ranged units, you have just the general. I'm going to try and see if my skirmishers and artillery can primarily take these guys out for me. I would love if I was able to have it so that you guys can just kill them off with my skirmishers, and I don't even have to use any of my forces. And at the moment, you're doing okay. You're getting a couple hits up here. I don't think I can destroy this wall section, so I can't just have it come crashing down on them, sadly. But I killed quite a few of them just with my artillery pieces alone. So they're just ignoring me. Like, okay, yeah, just ignore the fact that I'm running up to your city center, and now I'm just going to shoot you with the scatter shot. Why not? Because the general's bodyguard, he's only at 22 guys left. One more good volley might do him in. Actually, my ballista just destroyed my... Oh, he's dead now. He is dead. Okay, you guys are just destroying my own ballistas. Thanks for that. We'll get you guys to run away from there for right now. He's down to 13 guys. Looks like they are going to try and run away now. But with him dead, it doesn't matter what happens. We've now taken the city. There we go. So now we have been able to claim Burzakul for us. Now that is another settlement under our control. So we're going to keep making sure... I'm trying to divide up my forces relatively equally to the north and south. Because it's... I need to check how many more turns it is for my faction leader. But I'm going to have him just fully siege out the forces of Gundabad over there. I don't care to fight them. I don't need to do that. There is a settlement to the south of us right now that I know has a decent army of Erebor that I'm going to have to deal with. I might have my faction heir go for them. I can have Gnar keep trying to push east at the moment after this city, because we do have quite a few guys around here that can try and be used for garrisons. So let's have it so we exterminate that area as well, and then get the brewery, build that up. Technically, I shouldn't have to really convert you guys a ton, but a little bit. But yeah, some of these already have the barracks built up. Nice. So let's see. So I want to see if around here, if I can have it so... Can I move out of Gundabad if you guys... Oh, yeah, it's perfectly happy. Awesome. So let's have you keep pushing out of here. There are some mercenaries. I will grab the Dwarven mercenaries. What I think I'll have you do is, yeah, let's have you start sieging Eorlstone. You can start sieging that. I think this area is another one that I can kind of siege for a little bit while I wait for more forces to make their way up here. So you can kind of try and do that. We did finish that, and I got more Sons of the Fallen. Nice. I love that that's the unit I'm getting right now. So let's keep making you go over to the east here. Also, I had a heart attack during the time I was looking around for troops. I wasn't sure where the Ring of Power went, and I found him. I found him again. I was kind of worried I accidentally sent him to his death. But no, it keeps sending you down this way. I hate that right now, because I know I have this one army behind the city. It's right there. Can you guys merge together? No, you can't. So I can't attack from here. I almost want to like lure Sally out, because you guys... Yeah, I can have my reinforcements here. So yeah, like, fuck you. I'm going to have you stop trying to... Yeah, I'm going to control these guys myself. I'm going to push into these guys, try and push them back, because I don't like you just sieging me here. And, because I can't lose this area. We almost have my guy with the Ring of Power. He's going to be set it up here. I know there's a fort on the other side of this mountainside, which I'm probably going to put more men over there, because I want to make sure we don't lose Khazad-dum East. That's the main thing. It makes me a shit ton of money, and I can't wait to see what it's like when I put a Ring of Power in there as well. Because it's supposed to be just a 20% increase, which should give us at least maybe like 2,000-3,000 more per turn, which is pretty nice. Now, the one weird thing about me assaulting them... I'm curious if they're going to try and advance onto us. I'll have it so my infantry will have you all kind of set up the way I've had before. You guys there, crossbows I don't have a ton of. But we'll kind of see if they might try and advance over to us, as my reinforcements are going to take a while to get here. I may have made a mistake. I forgot the fact my reinforcements are going to be so fucking far away. I don't know if you guys will get here in time. Like, straight up, even trying to have you guys, like, rush over here. I don't know if you guys will be able to get over here in time. I'm going to try and send this one little guy over to them. I'm going to try and see if I can convince them to advance onto me. I might be able to. Sometimes throwing units away like this kind of might work. So we can try and have you guys go over that way. I might have it so that, depending on what happens, I can maybe bring my crossbows over this way too. Try and just harass them with units. Like, let's bring you over this way. Try and see if we can convince you to walk on into me, because otherwise, technically I lose the city if I don't win here, which is will be horrendous if that is the case. I'm trying to see if we can slowly bring all my reinforcements over here. I'm trying to do my best, but it's going to take you guys so long to get here. This might get all of my crossbows killed, and at the moment it really is. But at the moment this will make it so it's a bit easier for me to get all of my reinforcements into this army. And I'm hoping that this convinces them to try and advance onto me, because otherwise I will lose the city, which I hate that I've committed. I've committed, so we just have to go with what we've got and keep trying to throw my men over at them and slowly kill this army, but I don't think I'm going to win this technically. At least I've got men that are making their way back over here, so I can reclaim the settlement, but like, I need to make sure that I have a full stack army when it comes to defending this area. Okay, we've at least got something now. We've actually got them advancing onto us. My infantry is starting to engage them. I've got one of my crossbows almost over here, trying to get all my artillery pieces in position, because if I can get all of you in position, we have a chance. We can still do a decent amount of damage, as they are sending like one unit at a time at us. So as long as we can kill them all off, that might work. It's just the whether or not we're going to have enough time, really. No, I'm dead. My artillery pieces can't do shit! You guys are stuck here. Because I was wondering if you guys are going to be able to even walk across this area, but it seems like you cannot. So I now just have to watch as all of you guys die. Awesome, because you guys are kind of moving forward, but I need to start fighting them like now. I'm at least making sure we go out in a blaze of glory, because my catapults are, my artillery pieces are all stuck. Literally, I'd have to kill the entire enemy army with what I've got right around here. I could send you guys forward and have these guys fight in melee, but I think it's better that the reinforcing army I had, those guys will, for the most part, be able to survive, and they can kind of help reclaim this area, as basically I'll just re-siege it. I'll re-siege the area and kind of wait until, I'll just wait them out to kill these guys off, to make sure we have a full stack army around here, but I fucking hate this. You guys, I don't think they were ever going to assault me. I think they were just going to siege me to death, and never try and attack me, and so it's either I sally out and have this bullshit happen, or have to just reclaim it later. So it's a draw, but in our instance, that means the entire army's dead. Because I have nowhere to run to. So, yeah, I just lost Khazad-dum East because of a idiotic blunder. Wonderful! Great way to kind of possibly maybe finish this off, this campaign off today is with this. As we're making great strides against Erebor. Lose Khazad-dum to an idiot general deciding to try and sally out and getting nowhere. Quite literally. Oh, wait, no, technically it didn't. Okay, I thought it was going to, but now they might be more inclined to actually attack us. If I can, let's see, this army here is in range to reinforce, although I'd really like to move you guys maybe further south, but I can't fucking see. So let me just grab, basically, I need less artillery in these armies. Grab all of them, try and group it with this army, because then I can at least have it so that ideally, you guys can maybe kind of do something around there. So you kind of go sit there. This guy's coming back. He's the one that has the Ring of Power, so if they do lose this, we will be able to reclaim it. Other than that, good. I'm not going to worry too much about buildings. I can check those again later myself. But yeah, that man's dead. I'm at least glad he's not the one that had the one ring, thankfully. Or not the one ring, had one of the rings of power. Let's keep moving forward with all of these guys, because again, I want all of these men to be kind of nearby my faction leader to make sure we can easily push out of these areas as soon as we have the extra men to kind of just watch over these regions. Now, let's go check on Grinfarn, who needs to keep sailing up around this way. Hopefully he's not going to get stuck, because you are going to have quite a journey to try and get all the way over into Mordor. 2 turns from now, you'll be able to drop off. Then I think you should be safe going down around this way, because we don't have to worry about Dornwinian, and the Varangs are neutral to us, so hopefully they leave me the fuck alone. Another Axemith's Guild in Hergenhof. I will accept that. And then, let's see. So, you guys are still siege me around here. Still. I wish you guys would just eventually either assault or do something, because this is just kind of irritating, you guys just sitting there endlessly. But at least I've got that army outside, so we should be okay. Let's see, another 6 turns here. 8 turns. Ooh, you're bringing more forces over. Let's see these. I hate how many fucking pieces of artillery I have. That's like most of the... I have an army of just artillery. Holy shit. Honestly, I think I'm gonna try and get some of it killed. So let me do this. All of you, besides like that, join on up with this one, and then go help out over here. Honestly, oh, actually, no. This is when I should assault the Eorlstone. So let me do it now. You be controlled all by AI. I find it hilarious that I actually don't have the best odds, funnily enough, even though my artillery pieces from just you alone should absolutely decimate this area. Because all I have to do here is tell all of you guys to just do shootout stance with you. And this should be interesting to see like what you guys do here, because you can just lay waste to the city. My general here, I'll have you guys start breaking down the walls and the gates, and then you guys just need to do shootout stance. Can I tell you to attack walls? I know sometimes I can give you guys orders to attack specific things. Let's try just giving you attack orders. Because the moment... You're not using the artillery pieces in the way I was hoping. Because the moment you're just... Come on, start shooting. It's an army of artillery. There you go. There you go. That's what I want to see. Yeah, because just look at all the damage you guys are doing over here. I've already killed about 14% of their forces as they're trying to defend this area. I'm going to try and bring my infantry forward, have it so you guys can try and kind of flank around and focus on getting to the city center for the most part. I do believe, I think I want to maybe make one more hole so you guys have another avenue of entrance into this area. My catapult I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so you can try and hit some men that are making their way over here. Yeah, you guys have already been able to do quite a bit of amount of damage over here. About 21% of the enemy forces are dead so far. I'm trying to bring my infantry over this way. I'm going to try and have you guys kind of like push on in through these King's Halberds. Try and make your way close to the city center and just kind of shoot them with my crossbows for the most part. Because at the moment, you guys are doing quite a bit of damage over on the other side, so hopefully I can get you guys to maybe just keep that up, do some more damage to these guys, as you just lay waste to this side of the city. Okay, done a decent amount of damage ourselves now. We've now killed about 40% of the enemy army. Got some of my crossbows in here. I need to actually turn around and try and shoot this King's Warrior unit. You guys are starting to try and open up on what you are able to. They're slowly bringing a lot of guys over here to fight my infantry. For the most part, I just need to have you guys kind of focus this unit down here, and then you can just kind of focus your attention into these men. Because number-wise, yes, so 41. I'm out of ammo on my ballistas. My catapult is... You guys dropped it. Oh, it's been destroyed. Damn it. Okay, now I can start claiming the city center. They do have their own artillery pieces that are focusing us down. I don't have the men I can really send over there just yet. I'm going to try and send, I'd say like you guys, over to try and deal with them. Because they don't have much in the city center itself besides like this one King's Shield unit, which hopefully my crossbows and other skirmishers can try and deal with. Besides you don't do that order. Basically everybody else kind of move on in position. You guys are just going to be trying to hold the city center. And then hopefully, because we've taken out 2/3 of their army so far at this point, hopefully that if they start making their way over here, we can just unload on them with my skirmishers and absolutely slaughter them as they try and make their way in. There we go. Okay, so now we've been able to take out Flaki and his forces around Eorlstone. So that's another force we've been able to pressure and claim for ourselves. Now basically I'm going to wait until my faction leader is able to starve out the guys around Gundabad, or the remnants of Gundabad. Then he'll kind of keep pushing east, as I know there's another settlement just northeast of where we're at currently. I think the next settlement after that there's one north of it, which is Dain's Hall, I believe. That we can try and have Nar go for. I don't know what these other armies they have around here are going to try and do, but for the most part, I've got some reinforcements making their way over towards Nar. He can use those to kind of garrison the area he's around. I do love the reinforcing army of just artillery pieces. Did a decent amount of damage. I love it. So we now push on in here. Let's have you guys kind of repair everything. And then get the brewery. Because these areas, I'm having to convert them far more than I was expecting to, honestly. But yeah, let me have you just kind of merge your forces together around here. It is another 6 turns. So basically I'll be having you kind of siege that out with my faction leader, waiting for more reinforcements until we decide to push forward. Because I know they've got also, there's Wrakyaburg, there's also, yeah, Dain's Hall right here, which doesn't have much. So we can possibly try and go for them with this force here. Again, just kind of merge, retrain what you can, I guess. Try and do that, and we're just waiting on reinforcements for you to be able to move out of here, which we've got some guys around here that need to be making their way forward. I've got another 3 turns here until those guys are done. There's some more reinforcements around here. So once you guys claim Khazad-dum, that's a lot of troops here. That's a lot of excess troops that'll be able to make their way over and help us out. Let's see, Grinfarn. Let's keep moving you down this way, man. Because slowly but surely, we're almost there. We've almost been able to drop off around here. So next turn, we can drop you off. You'll continue making your way over towards Mordor. And hopefully it won't take you that long going down from the southern area. The general, I would accept you. Another guild, I'll gladly take you as well. I also have a shit ton of generals around here. I should actually keep moving you guys over this way to kind of garrison some of these areas. Like, I know Fennis Druid needs another general. I'll send you guys that way. Still sieging Khazad-dum. I don't know when you guys are going to stop there. I do have all of my reinforcements around here for Belly. So you can grab both of those guys. Let's grab another 7 of you. Nope. 7. That way we've got a full stack army. In case you guys do, I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to have you walk all the way the fuck around, because why not? Because at the moment, well, I can at least have you kind of go up here and just wait. Because basically we've got all these forces that will be the ones that kind of stay behind with Khazad-dum East. Basically figure out what the hell you guys are doing. If you're probably just going to take it, and then I'll have to assault it again. You guys at least here have a decent garrison there. Still sieging around here. I find it funny, you guys tried to ask me for a ceasefire. You are currently at the moment bringing a lot of these forces around Mount Gundabad. Okay, interesting. I don't mind that. Over here, actually, I'm curious. What would you guys do if I just, like, this? Could I win this with just these guys? Who the hell are you? Iron Fist Hammers. I'm honestly curious if I do this battle. I hate that some of you guys don't have enough movement, but I would love to send, like, at least, like, maybe, like, one proper infantry unit. Like, you know what? Let's send the weakened guys, like you, and you. Go join up with this army. Okay, I'll get this. This one can merge. Merge that, then bring everybody else. And you know what? Let's try this. It's only... Oh, no, they've got the reinforcements. That's a bad idea, then. Just siege it. Who cares? We'll probably have to fight that battle next turn, but we'll see what happens. Because we're still waiting on my reinforcements. I've got all of these guys still making their way up. Latash needs some reinforcements, actually. I've got some men around here and here. Keep getting those together. Still another 2 turns until Khazad-dum surrenders. And then let's go check on Grinfarn again down here, because he can now finally drop off. I think... I'm trying to see, because again, this area here, there's a crossing around here, but I can get around. This is just a fort. That should be fine, although there is that spot there. I will actually drop off on the southern bit. Because I can kind of go around this way. I will go that way. So let's have you start making your way through here. And hopefully nobody fucking stops me as I try and make my way around this way. So we'll try and go all the way around. Elrond is still probably in the same spot, right? He disappeared again for a time, but he should return. Should not have to worry too much around there. Hello, guys. I'm gonna see if they're gonna let me withdraw. They aren't, but hey, at least I now only have to fight the other army and not the forces that were inside as well. So let me try and fight this. Probably not gonna go all that well, as they have a ton of infantry, and I have just ridiculous amounts of artillery pieces. Because the wonderful thing with me having so many catapults is, what I'm gonna try and do is have you guys all set up. Initially, have scattershot, fire at will, I don't care. Most of my guys are not gonna be able to really do too much. My ballistas, I'm gonna have you guys... Honestly, I don't know what I can do with you guys. They're gonna get to me so quickly that I don't know what you'll be able to do. And I can just try and honestly just have you set up... Like, just be in front. Just be in front. I'll try and have you guys be split. Let's make a kill box. Let's make an Empire at War style kill box. Like so and so. And see what the hell happens. You guys just all the scattershot in front. All of you guys fire at will with the flaming ammo. And we'll see what the fuck we can do here. I might be able to do a decent amount of damage. They are kind of all blobbed up around here. I have a ridiculous amount of artillery pieces. I'm going to try and have my infantry. You know what? I'll have you guys kind of be up in front. Just like scatter about around here, here, and here. And just randomly try and distract them. And then just see what the ballistas can do here. Here's the moment. Okay, so far 3%, 4%, 5%. It's climbing. We are actually getting some decent kills as they are deciding to shoot me with their archers. Sure, have at it. I don't care. Actually, until you guys switch over to rushing straight at us, I will have these guys do the normal fire attacks, the normal artillery pieces. Because I've killed 12% of their army. They're trying to just unload on me and outrange me when I have all this artillery. I'm slowly killing their stuff. I should probably actually tell you guys to like properly like maybe target these guys specifically. Like just kind of boom, 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 boom. Focus on the infantry more than the skirmishers. And then let's just kind of go back around, just double up on these guys, like there, 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 and there. Artillery pieces, kind of the same deal. Just try and hit the infantry. Because number-wise, I've killed 17% of their forces. There you go. Now it's starting to climb a little bit higher now that you're focusing on the infantry. Because who cares about the skirmishers? We don't care about them. We only care about just the infantry. So you guys let me kill half your army with my artillery pieces. They don't seemingly want to advance until their archers are done shooting me, so sure, go ahead. I'm going to try and do this, because they aren't moving. I'm going to take my artillery pieces, and I'm going to try and see if I can walk you around. Like so, and then unload on them with scattershot. I've already killed over half the enemy army. This is already a goddamn win. I just want to see if we can actually win the fight, as opposed to just winning through some sort of cheese. Unintentional cheese, but like cheese nonetheless. It's dwarven flavored cheese in the form of artillery. Yep, they straight up let me walk right up to them. and start shooting them with the scatter shot. So start spreading the damage out. Don't hit the same person. Just kind of spread the damage out and make sure we're actually hitting multiple units. As at the moment, I've now killed about 61% of their forces. This is working way too goddamn well, honestly. I should not be able to get away with this, but I love that the AI is just like, yeah, we'll let you try and do this. We're trying to shoot you with skirmishers, so we don't mind you trying to run into melee and hit us with your catapults. Sure. Oh, they're kind of doing something now. No! How dare you! I got a little too close, I guess. So, keep trying to do what you can to the units they have.
The enemy general lies dead.
We actually killed him. Okay, sure. Keep trying to focus fire on the stuff around there. This blob here does actually concern me. Let's see, these guys... keep firing. Don't stop firing. Killed 80% of the forces so far. Yeah, I don't care if we hit my own men at this point. If it's going to get you the most kills against the enemy, sure, go ahead for it. I will have my infantry here. Let's have all of you focus on one unit at a time. Ballistas! Swarm! You can't use your artillery pieces, so just swarm them, I guess. Those guys are still trying to fight. You try and hit, like, these guys. No, actually, no. You go hit these king shields, who are just massacring my poor dwarven peasants that have no ammo on their ballistas anymore. This might fucking work. In the end, we might actually win this battle outright. Because now I'm just having all my guys swarm the last units that are still surviving. And we might actually win. What the fuck? I fucking won.
This is a great
I shouldn't have, but I fucking won that. Sure. Awesome. My all-artillery army won against that force. Okay, that's awesome. And now if I can get them some reinforcements, I can maybe actually have them keep pushing into that city. Because it'll still be a couple turns until my faction leader is done with his siege. And I know I have those reinforcements. Oh, actually, what I can do, the reinforcements that are right next to my faction leader, they can go reinforce my faction heir. And my faction heir can go hit Dain's halls or Wrakyaburg. Either one. He can hit one of the two and keep pushing from there. I know I have a bunch more men that are making their way forward. I'm going to have to go adjust next turn, as I know I have quite a few guys gathered together around, like, Michel Delving and everything around there. Also, I do need to make sure I'm moving those guys get forward because, nice, he is going to be a man of the hour. Because I'm not making that much money. I'm making a little bit, not a ton. Still worried about what the hell is going to go on around with Khazad-dum. Because there's how many more turns here? 4 more turns. Do something, you assholes! Like, I've got this guy around here. I've got plenty of reinforcements. Have you technically try and move up next to them? Because I've got like 3 full stacks around here, and they're just continuing to siege it. I hate you. Let's see. But what I was trying to say is these guys right here. So you can kind of make your way. I'll have you kind of walk around this way. I'll have it so I think these units will be enough to watch over Eorlstone. So you can watch over Eorlstone. I'm going to have you push forward. You need 6 units. So right about there. And then let's grab like these 6. So I'll have you make your way up towards here. I do love that you actually survived that. If I can give you just like 8 units here, like these guys. I'll have to pull you back for a second. Pull you back for a second. Give you these 8 guys. You're a proper army now instead of a bullshit army. So I'm going to have you guys try and push on up forward to Wrakyaburg and Dain's halls. You can keep kind of going around there. Let me go check on all the armies that I had recruited and keep pushing forward. Okay, that's all the forces moving forward. Other stuff we have going on during the end turn, not the worst. I'm not going to worry too much about building right now, especially because my economy's not doing the best. Let's go check on Grinfarn again. Need to keep making you walk on up towards Mordor, because we want to make my way all the way. I'm assuming Elrond's back there again. Yeah, he is. So you need to walk there. That's going to take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turns. 9 turns. Okay, that gives us plenty of time to continue pushing on into Erebor in the meantime, because there's another 4 for here. I know Carnadum is about to fall this next turn. Those reinforcements will make all their way over to Burzakul, and then I can have it so you can actually make your way out of here next to kind of push on and help out towards Dain's Hall, because we've got to take Dain's Hall. There's also a city right here, and then that is another town, Withibord, and then there is Erebor at the end. Okay, and now we can finally start making our way out of Khazad-dum, because you guys have now been able to claim this area. I'm going to see if they're fine with just the general staying. Yes, they are.
Forward.
So let's start making all these guys make their way over to Burzakul. You guys are deciding to besiege one of my forts out here? Sure, go ahead. That's fine. I'm not opposed to that. You guys are all gathered around here, so we just need to wait until I see what they do before I can push you guys out. All these men keep making their way as well around the side, here and here. Khazad-dum, I do need you to repair that and then start getting the brewery built up around there. I still do need to get a... don't I have a glorified watchtower built around here somewhere? Let's see, I've got... oh, actually, yeah, you're perfect. Because I need you to keep kind of going around here, building watchtowers around here. And then I thought I had somebody else. Oh, you're in Khazad-dum, so you're good there. And then we have Noi, who is around Osul, who should also kind of make his way up around here to kind of build more stuff up. Okay, you can keep doing that. This is futile. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, what we are going to do, though, is the Eorlstone. First, let's have you, again, keep eating the better pub. Because, again, I'm surprised that we have to actually do as much conversion as we do. So you can go there. And then, let's see. So, around Wrakyaburg, there's not a lot around here. So let's have you maintain that siege. Bring these guys over. Let's bring everybody. And then we can assault this area. Because they have... oh, this is Thorin! Ooh! King Thorin. What's he have for his stuff? I want to see. He's got Oaken Shield. Actually, I should properly go... oh, he... oh, shit! He actually has the Arkenstone. Can I steal that from you? I would love if I could steal that from you. I don't think I can. King Durnsfeld Builder. I'm surprised they didn't actually die. Sometimes I know some of the main generals can die occasionally, but I'm surprised you didn't. You've got Orcra. Nice! Oaken Shield. I love that you actually survived. Okay, well now we get to actually take out King Thorin. My faction heir gets to do this. Nice. Okay, I'll have you guys be controlled by the AI for the most part. Push on in here. Kill Thorin. I wonder if I'm going to kill their faction off by just killing off family members. It's possible. Not likely, but possible. Yeah, because let me try and get rid of this fog around here. And then it looks like this is up. Yeah, this is one of the really small, tiny little castles. Okay, so for the most part, because all of my allies have artillery pieces, I'll let them just assault and push on forward. Let's see, grab my artillery pieces myself. Get you guys fire at will, and you guys need to have fire arrows, fire ammo. And then I'll tell you guys to start unloading with the artillery pieces. This is a small enough one that I can probably just bring like my catapult over here. Bring you over this way. You'll be able to probably just shoot on inside into the city. I'll have it so my skirmishers, let's group you guys up. Wait until they have cleared a path for me with my artillery pieces, kind of breaking down the walls, and then we can start making our way in. Okay, multiple wall sections have been broken. I'm trying to have my crossbow see if we can take out the general's bodyguard, who's just chilling right here. And then I want to try and bring more of my infantry in to try and secure this section, and I can start bringing my skirmishers up onto the walls. Number-wise, only killed about 16% of their forces so far. I've been having these four try and make their way on in this section. Not going the best. It's going okay. You guys are doing a decent amount of damage at least, but they are doing a decent amount of damage to you as well. My allies are so far doing absolutely nothing. You guys are trying to kind of push on in here, so hopefully you guys can kind of make a dent in there. Or me focusing around this side, especially as soon as I kill the enemy's general. Hopefully they'll start just breaking, because yeah, 7 to 18, that's a much better. So wonderfully, my allies don't know how to use crossbows. Great. We've now lost about a fourth of our army overall. Killed about 40% of the enemy. That's something. I'm trying to have you guys start trying to push on in here. Give some firing support to these men that are fighting around this area. Enemy general still hasn't died because one of the things they did is sent crossbowmen in between my crossbows and their general. So I'm not able to just snipe him, sadly. But we are making some headway, although I'm going to lose a lot of guys with this city. Cutting a bit close on the timer, as always. But for the most part, I now have my crossbows in a position where you guys can start trying to shoot them in the back. And they've only got about 14% of... shit, I have 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes to kill everything else. Well, I do have a catapult. Yep, you guys are gonna hate me. Let's see if we can do this. Otherwise, we'll just have to assault it again after this. I would hate to lose it now, but I think we can do this. You just need to get a good couple hits there. Otherwise, it's trying to break them all, but some of these guys are in the city center. Because the general's dead. We did kill you. I was able to kill the king. But I don't think I'm going to be able to kill everybody before the battle time is over. Sadly, so I will have to reclaim the city afterwards. Close. We did kill the king, but we will again have to reclaim this area. So barely lost that, but I hate that I'm not going to recover any of that, which is painful. My allies just being idiots just did not help us out in that situation. I would kind of find this hilarious. It would kind of be very anticlimactic, though, if this is the way this has happened, that if Erebor died because of this. Because this might be their last, like, true family member, and everybody else is just generals. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention on whether or not they're labeled as family members or generals. But he's now dead. I'll have to just I'll just consolidate my forces around here, regroup, and assault it again. I won't show that battle next time because I have to. I'm making sure in my next campaign I'm not turning off the auto resolve. I was hoping it would be in just key instances, but not all the time, because it's just not fun having to fight every single battle when you're forced to do so. Let's see. Yeah, the King of the Mountains is dead. Lost our baggage train, but that's okay. So then we can just kind of merge these men together. I'll put you back into one proper full stack, and then we can try again next turn. Oh, you guys are finally assaulting this fort here. Let's see. So Bohadir, the Fearless. These are all generals. Decent army, decent army. Well, I'm going to see what we can do here. I want to try and maximize casualties, honestly. I wouldn't mind if they decide to walk on in and just take the fort and hold it. Then I can just kind of come back around with those other armies I have to the southwest and have them siege it. I'd love that. But let's see, I do have 2 catapults around here, so I should be able to do a decent amount of damage. Especially because of those 2. They're going to destroy a lot of crap because of those ballistas. But let's kind of... Wait, why is this... Why is this not a fort? The fuck? Okay, well, we'll still try. Ooh, you guys do have a crossbow unit. Blacklock Engineers. Oh, man, those are pretty good. They are better than mine. Wow! I did not realize you guys could get a crossbow unit better than mine. Interesting. Also, technically, I can withdraw. Because this is not actually a fort, I can run off the map, which I think we might try and do. Although, nah, let's just fight to the end. We'll kill as many as we can. You guys here start switching over to Scattershot, as they are just about on top of us. So start trying to switch over to Scattershot. Try and do what you can with the catapults, because we've killed at least 12% of their forces. That's something, but it looks like you guys are not going to be able to properly do a ton more damage, though, sadly. Okay, I did decide at the end to withdraw. We did a decent amount of damage. Would have liked if my catapults would have been able to actually unload on the enemy. With the Scattershot, we would have been able to get a hell of a lot more kills, but sadly we weren't. So hopefully they won't try and attack those guys again. Hopefully we can just kind of pull them back. It's still weird how this wasn't a fort for some reason. Oh no, I just didn't even notice there was another army right next to here that was trying to get into the fort. So now, they're actually trying to attack the fort. Okay, well this, again, we have 1 catapult. Might be able to do a decent amount of damage. Okay, they're trying to make their way on in. At the moment, they've got some guys on the ladders here. They're trying to break down the gates. That's okay. I'm more worried about this spot right here. Trying to have my catapult try and hit these guys if they can. Because ideally, I'd love to damage the wall section they're standing on right now to kind of break it and make it so that these ladders are useless. But at the moment, I might have to just wait for the ballistas of their enemy to try and do that for me. So right now the wall section's at 19% damage. You guys are taking a lot more damage, and you're not going to be able to really win against this King Shield unit with you guys. You're just trying to distract them right now. Waste a decent amount of time right now, because I'd love to be able to hold the enemy right about here, so that my catapult can try and unload onto you guys, same with my crossbows, into this little blob spot right here. Things are going a little bit better now. We are holding at this location. I've taken out 2 enemy generals, both named generals, and now I'm getting to have my catapult open up straight on into these guys. I only killed about 1/4 of the enemy army overall, but I might be able to outlast them is the idea right now. Because right now, they are starting to break with 2 of their generals dead. We might just be able to hold it here, because we only have about 1/3 of the battle timer left. And now their casualties are starting to climb a little bit more. Not as quickly as I might like, but it might be enough that we can at least hold the fort. Okay, so we were doing well until we ran out of ammo on the catapults. I pulled one unit away from the city center. They did not have enough time to fully capture it, so we were able to hold today. After killing both of those generals, and now these guys will be weakened a little bit more around here. Waiting, and now I can hopefully try and maybe counterattack with the forces I have here. Push on through Latash, and then start making my way back over. Because right now, Wrakyaburg, I'll be able to very easily take that next turn. Dain's Hall did not have a lot in there. I have reinforcements going over to Nar right now. As soon as they get to him, he'll be able to make his way out of his city currently, make his way over to there. And then we only have 2 more cities before Erebor. Correct, yes. Still waiting on Grinfarn to get all the way over to Mordor. He's almost there. He's just going to take him a little bit. I want to try and make sure, while we have the vision, use this as a time to properly check and see like what might be in Grinfarn's path. And there's like nothing. Awesome. Okay, so you need to keep making your way over here. I do need to be careful about this area as you're going through here, as I know there are some cities around here. I at least do have pretty good vision on them, and for the most part, I can just walk right on past them. So perfect. So let's have you keep making your way over. Again, you're almost there, about 8-ish turns, and then you'll be over to try and claim the one ring. I might not be able to have you join on in with the fight for Erebor, but I'll be able to at least have you give you the one ring. Let's group you guys together. I can merge these guys for the most part. Just need to bring some of them in here. There you go. And then, oh, hello. Let's see, they've got about half a stack in there, and then that force there. All my reinforcements from over here. You guys are about 2 turns away from Burzakul. Let's have you go this way. Keep making your way there. Go, go, go. And then all of these forces I have around here. Let's see. Can you guys push through them? You could, but I kind of want them to just push through them. Because I want to try and make it so we can just make our way around them, and I don't want to have to properly fight them. So we can kind of have it so that we'll start... actually, you should probably maybe just go into the Tash and just stay there. These forces, I'll keep trying to have them move out of here and make their way around. I do think that you guys here... We don't have... let's see. I can just do a night battle. If I do a night battle, I will not have to fight all those guys. Yes. So, let me quickly reclaim this. Makes it a lot easier when there's just several holes in the walls. Currently trying to finish them off. They've only got about 1/3 of their army left. My allies are being very stupid for some reason, where I cannot go through this section for whatever reason. But if I can get you guys to go right here, shoot these guys in the back, then for the most part, they shouldn't have all that much left. I do need to move my general out of here. I want you to not be up in the front lines right there, man. So kind of pull back, please. Pull back, let them kind of fight my other units that are around here, and then you can just freely shoot them. This unit also needs to kind of line up over here, and then shoot those halberds. Yeah, because they've only got about 1/4 of their army now at this point, and they're all kind of scattered. You guys are now perfectly in position to shoot these king shields in the back, so it should be only a matter of time before we properly reclaim this area. There we go. Okay, so now we've properly been able to claim this area. Now we just need to kind of regroup our forces a little bit. I still think I'm going to leave Nar to Dain's Halls, although currently with how long it's going to take him to get reinforcements over there, it might actually be easier for me to just take my faction heir here and I have him push to Dain's Halls. Because Dain's Halls is literally just north of us. I can maybe try and have Nar simply keep going further east, and he can attack the other castle I know they have over there. So we can probably maybe try and split it up that way. I know for sure I'm going to be using my faction leader as the main person assaulting Erebor itself. I still want to make sure we get one of those Gundabad hammer units. I need to check on how much longer it's going to take us to be able to recruit those units. We now have Wrakyaburg under our control, so we can exterminate that area. That's another family member there. Okay. But yeah, no, so what I think we'll do here is let's have you repair those walls as they're beat to shit. Repair those walls, and then I guess start converting these areas. Oh no, this one's actually pretty good. So I'll have you grab the guild house first. Grab that, and then you have 3. I can literally hit that right now, I think. Yeah, because you guys are a little beat up, but am I gonna have enough movement? Maybe. Let's see. So if we take you out of here, I can get some farmhand pikemen. I can put all of you into Wrakyaburg. So I'd have to push through you. So I'd have to fight you. I'd have to kill you quickly. But I think he's outside the city. So I think if I kill you, kill the other guy, then I can just take Dain's Halls literally this turn. I don't have any cav with me though, sadly, so it'll be a little difficult to make sure we get the Magic 85. Did you literally have to select the worst possible fucking place for me to fight you? Like, literally. This is horrendous. I lost far too many men for that, honestly, to kill one simple general's bodyguard. But hey, he's now dead, and hopefully, because I think the other general they had right outside the city, it looks like he's just outside of it. And so I should be able to attack him, lure them out of Dain's Halls, and even if I don't kill them all and get the Magic 85, I will still clear the way, because I should have enough movement that I'll be able to claim that with my heir, wait until he gets more reinforcements, and basically I'll probably have it so that my heir will be the one that attacks the city east of here. And by the time that my faction leader is done with the city he's sieging, he can just make his way directly straight towards Erebor, because it's another 2 turns there. Let's see. So, I'm assuming you might also just run. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Okay, but what do they have in here? They've got Balmir the Fearless, Dalaram, and then I don't know what else is in here, but it looks like they have 2 infantry units. Okay, so some archers and some iron fists, but I have plenty of men to easily push through here. Although this is gonna suck. Like, this is a nice city for them to try and defend. Because I have to push... This is going to suck. Because I have to walk all the way up here, hit this tiny little gate. Hit the tiny little gate. And then hopefully they won't put their forces right in front of me as I'm trying to make my way through their gates. And of course you guys are going to sit right in front of the gate. Well, let me just use my defensive tactics against you in reverse. Why not? So let's have you guys just open fire. Please actually try and hit the units that are actually behind the gate, not the guys behind the wall. So, try and open up on them with the scatter shot. We killed about 10%, there we go, 3% with just that one hit. So let's use up our scatter shot ammo, and then I'll probably have to start trying to just rush my infantry forward. Although I can probably try and get a couple more kills, maybe by just putting my crossbows right in front of the gate. Because they've got a couple of units up in front here. They've got their archers in the back there. I'd really like if this scatter shot was able to kill the general, but I don't think it's going to since he's hiding right back here. Okay, I killed 40% before we even advanced in. I'm going to start trying to move my crossbows off to the side here to see if you guys can maybe get on in while my infantry's fighting, and then I can try and shoot them from behind. Hopefully you guys are able to do this. You might be able to. Might lose a couple guys in the meantime, but if I can get some of you back here, that'll be perfect. There we go, just trying to finish off the last few, and we were able to take out both generals there. Not bad. Now we have Dain's Halls under our control. I lost pretty much almost all of my infantry for that. Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine. We'll find more infantry units. We'll find more. I have so many dwarves just going forward for the war front that I don't have to worry too much about that. If anything at all, if I'm attacked while I'm in this city castle, they can have fun. Even without a bunch of infantry units, I still have several ballista pieces. I still have a catapult. And then all my crossbows, so if I'm attacked here, we should be okay for the most part. And I'm assuming I did still recover a couple of them. I still have over half an army. So what now we can do is exterminate that populace. Dain's Halls. Oh, it makes so much money. I love it. I can recruit Sons of the Fallen and Dragon Slayers here? Oh, that's beautiful. I feel so bad that I'm not going to be able to, like, properly... I wish I would have pushed over here sooner. I really wish I would have done that. Like, ignored... I probably focused way too much down here. If I would have pushed up here, pushed up, eliminated Angmar quickly, take out Erebor quickly, and then get Dain's Halls, I would have had access to some of the other Dwarven units. Damn it! Oh, that's good to know, though. That's cool, though. Okay. What else do we got going on here? Rings of Can. Rings of Can don't like me walking through their land. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun to deal with, because right now, Grinfarn is slowly making his way over there. He'll be there soon. Still waiting to see what the hell they're doing with Khazad-dum. And then, again, 2 turns here. I've got, you guys will be 2 turns until you get to Burzakul. I'll probably have Sonar. You'll just make your way over. I'll have you just immediately go for Onazanar. You can go for that. That's the current capital. My heir will probably go for Wrakyaburg. And then basically at that point, that means my faction leader can just immediately go to Erebor himself. Another benefactor, I will accept you. Let's keep checking around here. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to accidentally, like right there, don't walk like that. Good to be the, good thing we checked. Damn it. You just keep making your way around here because you're almost there. You are just about to enter in the backside of Mordor. Elrond is still there. You're only about 5-6 turns away from there now. They are besieging Wrakyaburg. Interesting. I've got a decent force around there. Dain's Hall. Can you retrain any of these guys? I'll try to try and do that, because I definitely do need some more reinforcements around here. Eorlstone. These guys, I forgot to keep trying to move you through here. So I want you guys to try and push through here. Just like united like so. You go into the 4. Oh, actually, let's see. What I can do is take some of you guys. I'm going to try and take you guys. Put you into this army. Merge that together. You go sit in the fort for now. This should move them away. This one more guy. I'd have to actually fight that one. I think we'll ignore it. I think that's good enough because that will be. You guys will have a path. You can kind of keep pushing next turn. We're not too rushed right now. You guys keep making your way along this way. Bruiser kill. Keep getting the better feast hall and keep retraining what you can. And now my economy is starting to get back up in tip-top shape now that we've been moving all these forces forward. I do have some more reinforcements I need to grab from here. Grab all these guys. I'm going to put some of you in high pass. And then I'll take the rest of you. Keep pushing on forward up this way. Next turn, this will surrender. And then let's go, because you guys are... You're almost there. Siege. Hopefully they don't attack us just yet. Still waiting on fucking Khazad-dum. Like, what's going on here, guys? You are still just sieging me. Next turn, you're just going to attack it, honestly. You're just going to siege it out. Well, I will just have to re-siege it, I guess. So, not only did Dornwinian siege out Khazad-dum, you guys are going to attack me here now. Not the worst. This is a decent area for us to try and defend with all the artillery pieces we have here, so we might have a chance. Well, down to the last man. I'm going to try and see what we can do now. I'm going to switch you guys over to Scattershot. Ballistas, try and be a buffer. I can do the most amount of damage if I let my catapults keep firing. So you guys kind of move forward, be a buffer between us and them. And ideally, we can maybe take out a giant chunk of their army. I don't think we can win it at this point now, since we've lost all of my infantry. But if I can get you guys to just keep doing as much damage as possible, it'll be a lot easier to reclaim. I might be able to cheese this. I killed like 80% of their forces. If I can just keep resetting the timer until you guys can't actually take it, that might work out perfectly. I just have to keep resetting it just before it resets. There we go. We were able to hold for a little bit longer. I've got, like, that one catapult. If the other guy would have been able to keep firing, we've been able to do so much more damage. But hey, we were able to hold it for now. I'll be able to bring some more reinforcements as my faction leader is just about to finish his fight. They're about to surrender for him. He will be able to then keep pushing after this. He's going to start making his way probably almost directly towards Erebor. Because at the moment, I think Nar can go for that one castle in the north. My faction heir, once I get him a little bit more men, he can make his way over to try and go for that one city in the way. I might actually have my faction leader kind of kill some of these armies that are in between us and that little city. Maybe. Otherwise, it depends on like what they're going to do, because they just lost around here. They got that one other army that might decide to try and siege Wrakyaburg. You're actually going to try and siege Dain's Halls. Sure. I do have, like, no infantry, but again, if you guys decide to assault that, that's not going to go well for you. Oh, you guys actually didn't want to surrender. Sure. You guys can sally out, but I'm still going to kill you. You've taken a lot of damage. You guys, like, barely even made it out of the city, but there you go. They had 41 men survive. I was able to kill every single one of those generals. I forgot to get their names, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. They can just be Orc 1, 2, and 3. That will work, right? For the kill-death ratio. I'm sorry, Patrick Robinson. There we go. So yeah, Gundabad is now out of the way. I will take another Nar. Obviously, I need more of them. Let's keep... I don't need money. I have plenty of money. Let's bring more of our forces up around this way. And then, are there any mercenaries around here? Because I want to leave here immediately. So if there are mercenaries, I'll grab them. And let's see if there's just one guy is enough to keep the place happy. Because I did exterminate the area. Oh, yeah, you go. So, Fransburg. Oh, I can actually build it up. Ooh. First get the conversion and then get the castle upgrade there. Then let's start moving my faction leader. I'm just going to start moving you down around this way. They are still sieging us around here. I've got 3 units of infantry.
I'm only here to
Should be okay with what we've got there. All of these guys are just about ready. So what we want to do is I'm going to say... I can just take all of you. Just take all of you. I'll have it so that primarily we want to just make sure that, like, let's say, like, you 5, you're going to watch over the settlement for us. And then, actually, I can put a couple more of you, because this actually has quite a bit of free upkeep. I say that. Bring everybody else up this way as far as possible, because we want to try and see if we can make it so that what we'll do is... Hopefully you guys assault us pretty quickly. I'll have this force keep making their way around here. I'm going to have you just keep pushing towards that other castle that Erebor controls, and then you'll focus on that. So you will be there in 1 more turn. You can push on over there. My faction leader is going to be pushing down around this way. I think what we'll do is I can have these guys kind of help push out and deal with this army. That way I can then reinforce you guys next turn. You can then start pushing out this way. You'll go for with a board. I'm going to ignore it with my faction leader for the most part, and I'll just keep having him push through. Grinfarn is now truly on his way to go face off against Elrond and capture the ring. I have been pissing off the Varangs of Khand so much every time I've been walking through here. Hopefully they won't attack us. I am now the richest faction now, though, because Gundabad's now dead, and I have so much money. We do now need to, even though I've lost Khazad-dum, we're so rich as hell. So over here, the thing is that's weird is there's like so many of these, but I want to fight all of you guys, get you the hell out of my way, because I want to take my place back. So let's have you all be controlled by the AI. Let's push on in here with Beli, and then if we can get the Magic 85, we should be able to walk back into the city immediately. Okay, now what I wanted to happen, but you guys are intercepting before I am able to properly set on up. Number-wise, not going so bad, though. So far, I've killed 3% of their forces. One of the generals is already dead, too. That's perfect. Which one did we kill? We killed one of the captains. Okay. But for the most part, I'm going to be having my infantry, I guess, at this point now. The terrain is so bad for us that I'm probably going to just give my infantry AI commands. Let them kind of walk around here. I'll primarily focus on controlling my skirmishers and my artillery pieces. And number-wise, things are going well so far. We've killed 5% of their forces, because they've been spread out pretty much, and most of their archers are the ones in front. So if we can just kind of keep this up, and now my allies are grouping up with us, we can very easily take them all out. Although, like, one of my armies is, like, practically worthless. You gotta love how thematic it is fighting down in here. So many dwarves fighting off against... It's funny that Ered Luin is the one that I'm having to fight down here. Where at the moment now, we've taken about 1/3 of their army, 2/3 of their army, lost 1/3 of my own. And for the most part, things are going well. We've only taken out 1 of the captains so far. But it should only be a little bit longer before we finish them off fully. I can't wait to properly play Dornwinian myself. I know that's one faction I haven't tried myself just yet, and I really want to try them out. Now, do we actually get enough? Because let's see, 86 overall. Yeah, so it should be good enough that we should be able to now just walk on in. We did kill both captains there. We should now be able to just walk back on in to Khazad-dum East, and hopefully they leave me the fuck alone, and I can... Well, what I'll probably do is these other armies I have around here, I can have them kind of push forward and kind of hold up in front of Khazad-dum East, so that if they want to try and get to the city again, they're going to have to push through 2 full-stack armies. I think that's what we'll try and do. Because now we can have this general here that we've got, we can have him sit on up, and now we get to see, as long as they didn't do too much damage to the mines, see how much income we make with the rings of power that we were given and controlling Khazad-dum East. Because I can't wait to see that. We were already making a decent amount from it. Now with this, let's execute all of you. And... hey, he's now added into the family tree as well. So, push it on into Khazad-dum East. I'm just going to occupy it. It was under our control. And they damaged the mines. Fuck you. Okay. So, what we'll do is I'm going to have you start retraining your stuff. You can start trying to do that. And then I need you to just kind of rebuild this. Honestly, I need to rebuild the barracks stuff first. Culture-wise, it's at 53 still, so we can grab this stuff. And then what we want to do is my other armies I've got back here. You guys, I want to try and see if, well, let's see, you... Are they going to run? No, they're not going to run. Okay. this is what we're gonna do.
Aye.
Let's have you
Aye.
kind of go up here.
Approaching to engage
Try and
the
push
enemy
them
side.
back a little bit.
Ah,
Try and make your way over here
successful.
so you're like at least right
Confident.
next to the city.
Aye, sire.
And what I might do is, if they try and siege it again, I'm going to immediately sally out of here. So what we'll do is let's grab some more men from here. Like I know you can merge. So kind of merge some guys into these forces right here. Because I know you guys can merge. Other army I can't actually see right now, but that's fine. I'll at least give over at least like 2 more units here.
Onward.
But if they try and siege this area, we're going to sally out immediately. I'm not going to wait and let them just siege us out again. Other than that, now that we've been able to take Khazad-dum East back, so now what we need to do is over here. Next turn, you guys will be able to at least hit them. Because now let's see. So, can I... Oh, you guys actually even just left. Awesome. Okay, so that's perfect. Because now, Nar, you... Oh, he's in the way. Okay, well, Nar, you can keep making your way over here. Actually, I do want... build a watchtower right first. Build up a watchtower. I'm going to give them a chance to see if this army is going to move. What I'm going to do around here is let's take everybody but you, and let's leave behind like one of the ballistas. I don't need this many ballistas in here. Let's grab all of you. Then we need 9 more units. Let's grab you,
Aye, sire. Aye, Lord.
all of those guys.
Move out.
3
Aye,
more.
sire.
I would say.
My king.
Yeah, I've got plenty of crossbows. I need more infantry
Aye,
then.
Lord.
So I'll say
Aye,
I have
sire.
so many infantry. Oh my god.
Aye,
I'm just
Lord.
doing it again. I'm just doing it again where I have way too many ballista
Aye,
pieces.
Lord.
I guess I'll just give.
Aye.
Oh, let's first do this. I can
Aye,
grab
Lord.
this catapult,
Move out.
merge that with you,
Every
and then
Aye,
I'll
king.
grab another one of the ballistas. Why not? Because now what we can do is you're going to keep pushing forward here. I'll have you be the one that actually pushes on in and takes with the boat. I want my faction leader to just keep pushing. So I'm going to have him just keep making his way over towards Erebor. You can keep making your way over there. And then what we'll do is I'm going to take some of these other excess random units, go there, and then these guys. And you know what? I'm going to add all of my artillery pieces together again as a reinforcing army, which I'll say go right here.
March.
You guys can go right there. And then, let's see, Grinfarn, you are almost there. You are almost there. You actually, I might not even get to Elrond before we hit Erebor, honestly, at this rate. But we are almost there. Ooh, castle upgrade, Argond, nice. Let's have you queue that up. Can you fucking not? Please. I'm almost done with this campaign and now the Woodland Realms also deciding to join on in and try and attack me. I don't really care if they take Wrakyaburg. I kind of want it because it like matches my aesthetic, and also the Dwarves of Erebor did control it. I can try and send one of my other armies over down there if I really want to try and have them help defend that area. But for the most part, like, we're almost there. Basically, we're just trying to have it so that Grinfarn claims the One Ring, which he's almost there. He is almost there. Yeah, I'm making my way there. Grinfarn is right here.
Aye, my liege.
4 turns away.
Leading the men with honor,
3
sire.
more technically. 3 more turns
We'll rest
technically.
here the night, sire.
And then, because yeah, Wrakyaburg's being attacked,
sire.
I can have you guys kind of
Closing in the
group on
enemy.
up around there. I can also then grab a lot of these extra guys as well. Just bring all these armies to try and get them to fuck off. Because I just don't want you guys to attack, and I can properly garrison it next turn. So you guys can do that. And then let's see, so Nar. So you guys are right outside of the city here. Faction leader. Okay, so what we can do is, with the board right here, I can assault immediately. Nar,
Leading the men with
he is not
honor,
going to
sire.
run. So if I have it so... Okay, so I'll have to put you... Oh, you can only attack from that one spot.
Onward.
Damn it. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Faction leader, I'm going to have you keep making your way over. Because basically the way I view it is you're making your way over to Erebor, and you'll sit outside of Erebor for a little bit, giving them an offer, and seeing if they'll accept it. And if they reject it, then you will just conquer them. In the meantime, I will have it so let us quickly take with a board. I don't think this will take all that long. Oh, it's Gimli! It's Gimli! I get to kill Gimli here! Oh, I'm sorry, Gimli, but from one faction heir to another, you have to die. Man, Gimli's got a badass-looking bodyguard. Absolutely badass-looking bodyguard. I love it. I'm kind of sad you guys aren't just staying on the walls, because then I could have shot you while you were up there. God, I really need to play as Erebor at some point. I'm kind of sad they didn't win, honestly. But then again, being able to go evil with Ered Luin feels so much better. I'm at least glad Gimli won't go out without a good fight. He's just deciding to run on out on his own. Trying to find out where he is. So he's right back here. He's not actually fighting himself, but his bodyguard is pushing forward. Artillery pieces, I just need you to keep focusing on getting rid of their catapults and their ballistas. My skirmishers themselves are trying to make their way on in here, and hopefully they can maybe get some good shots on those guys. I do need to be careful with my general, as he's being shot at right now. Let's kind of run you back over to the side here. Don't want you to be killed by some random catapult or ballista. And there we go. We have killed Lord Gimli. I feel so bad that I had to kill him, but hey, this is what we get when they did not decide to join us willingly. So now we just have 2 more cities I specifically properly want to conquer. Maybe I don't need to conquer the one that Nara's going for. I can maybe just kind of siege it, because I'm waiting until Grinfarn is able to claim the One Ring before I assault Erebor. Once he is able to claim the ring from Elrond, he's technically like, I could try and have him get out of there and join up with Erebor, but like, you know what I could do? I could say he took the Eagles all the way to Erebor. Because why the fuck not? I could do that if I really wanted to, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just have him claim the One Ring and be like, yes, ring claimed. And then we'll assault Erebor as soon as we've confirmed that we've claimed it for ourselves. So with the Borg, let's exterminate the area, and then let's repair everything. And I've started putting everything onto auto-manage because we have so much fucking crap. I do not want to deal with this now at this point. But what I think I could also do now at this point is, are there any more mercenaries around here? No. I do have it so like once you guys push them out of there, I can bring some reinforcements over here. They can then kind of watch over the city for us, and then I can kind of push on out so that we can actually go have it, so my faction heir is able to help with that assault, and it's not just Nara. I don't want to fight this. Can you fuck off? I'm going to be right through. Let's just quickly have my guys run forward, get themselves killed, because we can't win this. We cannot win this against all these elves. I can have it so that we can basically, because we're going to be sitting here for a couple turns anyways, waiting for the One Ring, and also waiting for Gundabad troops. I want those Gundabad troops. And I actually just got one for that mission, and it's about 5 more turns until I'm able to recruit and finish recruiting the other one that I'm grabbing right now. And so I'll try and send those to go join on up with my faction leader. I'm going to have you guys just rush to your deaths, though, for now. I am pleasantly surprised by the amount you guys actually killed. 7% of their army for this? Honestly, not that bad, given the fact that they outnumber so much. Did you bring the fucking siege tower on top of me for whatever reason? Why? Okay, well, we still killed, 41. That's okay. That's fine. But we did lose the area. I can have it so we can just have someone re-siege it and just siege it out until we decide to assault Erebor. Just to kind of keep this area locked down for right now. Although there are a couple Erebor armies around here that, if they decide to get uppity with the help of the elves, they might just push those forces back. Now, the general, I will accept you. Take settlement. Hey, they might give me another one. But yeah, you guys just start sieging this. Maintain that siege. There, and there. You guys can just do that and reclaim it eventually. I think I'm going to ignore this, honestly. I don't think I'm going to really care too much about this area. Grinfarn, you're almost here, so you just need 2 more turns to get to Elrond. You did get stuck. Fuck. It's going to take us 1 more turn. Now let me make sure I properly do this time so that Grinfarn does not get stuck, because he's almost there. He just needs to get a little bit further. He's now entered into Mordor proper. Now we just have to have him hit Elrond himself, so 2 more turns for that. You guys are going to keep sieging around here, and let's see, it's another 3 more turns until that unit's ready. I do see they've got a rather large army outside. I hope that they won't put it into the settlement itself, so it's a little bit easier for us. But I know for myself, I am going to be waiting until we can get these guys from Gundabad over to this army to help them out. Also, just they look cool. So I basically just want to make sure that they're in that army, because there's this other one from that one mission we completed. So you'll be here in 3 more turns. I'd say once you get over here, basically, you guys will get there at the exact same time. Another bride, yes please. Let's see, is there anybody in the way? Not really. Just need to be careful there. Walk around like this. Next turn, Grinfarn can finally claim the One Ring from him. Erebor still seems like, hey, we're still talking with them, trying to see what we can come to, if we can come to some sort of agreement with them or not. Also, once the Gundabad units are over here, honestly, I'm probably just going to teleport them over to him immediately so we don't have to wait too long to properly assault Erebor, because by the time that these guys are done being recruited, I will have the One Ring by then. Well, I guess I'm not sieging Wrakyaburg anymore. They started to bring a lot more guys. I'm going to just pull away from it, honestly. I don't need the city, so I'm just going to pull back here, have you guys primarily try and defend what we have around this area. I can actually now, Onazar, you guys attacked me in a manner that actually makes it easier for me to take it. So I'm going to quickly take this area, I think, in a second, because right now, ooh, there we go. So let's first Elrond.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
You only have 500 guys, but if I lose this, there's nowhere for me to run. Awesome, but hey, let's take the One Ring for ourselves for Gunfarn. Then I just want to do probably one more turn end to guarantee that we have the ring, unless it just automatically shows up in our inventory after the fight. I'm not sure. But if it does just show up in our inventory immediately, actually we'll be doing the battle with Erebor next after this, and that will be the end of this campaign. Man, this video is going to be way too fucking long. At the moment, I'm estimating it's going to be 1 hour and 18 minutes at this current time. Oh god. I'm sorry, guys. I could have just made this into 3 videos instead of making it into one giant-ass fucking video. But no, I had to be extra and do this all in one fucking video because I really, really wanted to. I hope you guys enjoy it, and it's a good send-off for this campaign, because I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed being able to go evil with Ered Luin. I'm kind of sad that I honestly really should have, I think for the most part, ignored anything south of Tharbad. I really shouldn't have gone down there. Kind of just dragged the campaign on far longer than I really would have wanted to. And honestly, I should have just stayed around up north, pushed into Erebor sooner, because taking Dain's halls early on, that would have been really fun. We've had a lot more stuff with the Sons of the Fallen and everything, all those other unique types. But sadly, no. Now the question is how bad is this going to be? Elf units are usually pretty fucking overpowered, and I'm facing off against Elrond. So let's get my crossbows to kind of form up a little bit sooner. This cav unit especially is going to be a real big problem. Elrond himself looks like he's the Gil-galad's company. I can see him right back here. Hopefully we can snipe him pretty early on with my crossbows, because otherwise he's going to do a lot of damage to us. Also, I think some of my guys that I have over here, I'm actually going to bring you over to the other side. I need more men on this left flank here. It's like Cav, try and distract that other Cav unit of theirs, as that thing is going to be able to do a lot of damage to you guys. Grinfarn, let's hope you don't get your ass kicked by this thing, because this can do quite a bit of damage. Also, everybody, if you can, run into position where I'm going to need you. This catapult, honestly, I think I'm going to have you try and shoot this thing point-blank range with scattershot. This is a bunch of elves, and they're probably going to do quite a bit of damage to us. Hey, they have some Dunedain Wardens in here. I didn't even realize that initially. Okay, crossbows, let's see. I'm going to actually have you two over here shoot that cav unit, because what are the stats on this thing? Oh, God. Oh, and they can't be broken. Okay. Well, Grinfarn's here. I'm actually going to have you start trying to join on in, because they've got a pretty nasty charge bonus, but if I can kind of hold them here, I think you can do a decent amount of damage, especially if these guys help out against it as well. Yeah, there you go. Okay, keep firing in there. Oh, careful there. Let's hold off on those shots.
If we remain true and steadfast,
I accidentally hit a little bit. I accidentally hit Grinfarn there a little bit. Yeah, let's have this infantry unit try and help out as well. Number-wise, how we doing? 12 to 17. Not the worst. Doing okay over here. Haven't done anything to those skirmishers just yet. Just need to make sure that Grinfarn doesn't die. This one cav unit could honestly slaughter him. So I've now lost about 1/4 of my army, and I've killed about half of theirs now. That means I've only killed about 250 guys. It's something, though. I'm trying to surround them, because, man, I forgot how powerful elf units can be. Because this unit's surrounded. He doesn't care. This Noldor vet. Okay, it is the whole fact that like, my ballistas keep shooting my own men. They're occasionally actually hitting them, but for the most part, they're hitting most of my own men, honestly. Elrond here. He's in the back, trying to snipe him out with my crossbows, which is kind of working. We've taken out 1/3 of our army. They've taken out 2/3 of theirs. As soon as Elrond dies, I think almost all of these units can't break, actually. No, some of them can. Okay, some of them can break. Some of them are not able to break, though. So, at least once he's dead, we can actually have my skirmishers start focusing on the rest of their infantry, though. Lost so many guys for that. I lost a good third, almost half my army to take out Elrond's force here. God damn. See, this is why I needed to be very careful making my way in here, because if I would have lost any more guys in this army, like maybe having to fight Gondor or Dornwinion or the Varangs of Khand, they would have fucking destroyed me. This was only 500 elves against 2,000 dwarves, and they slaughtered my army. Absolutely slaughtered my army. But now, the One Ring has returned to its proper owner. Oh, fuck you, Sauron. It's mine. This ring's mine. I'm not giving it to you. I now have the One Ring. Grinvarn is far too far away to be able to properly join on up with us for our assault on Erebor. But we can now claim that the dwarves are the true rulers of this earth with the One Ring. Should have been... Yes, the One Ring. Only the fire shows it. The One Ring to rule them all. One Ring to find them. One Ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them. But yes, Grinfarn now has the One Ring. You took a shit ton of damage, man. What I'll probably do is have you kind of make your way up here. You can try and properly just maybe claim the Moranion if we really want to, but I don't think I'm going to. I think right now, to finally finish off this campaign, we now have the One Ring. The only thing standing between us and true domination, I would say, over at least all the dwarves, is us claiming Erebor. It's the last major hold that I want to assault. They've got a decent army in here. They've got Nori, and they've got about half a stack. So let's claim this with my clan lord. And then I'm so glad I don't have to fight all of those Dale armies. Thank you. At this point, the dwarves will be victorious. I will say, technically we didn't, because technically Dornwinion won, but I have at least then finished my own victory conditions, and I think will be a pretty good place to end this video, end this campaign. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. I'm kind of sad there wasn't some of the other unique garrison scripts that were thought to be in the game, or in the mod right now for Ered Luin. Like I know there's one around Burzakul, which we were hoping that was in there. Sadly it wasn't in here, but I still think I enjoyed this campaign. It was quite a bit of fun. And now we can finish it off with an assault on Erebor. So let's get all of my artillery, group you guys up, and we're going to have to break down the gates. Get all of my skirmishers together as well. Going to group you guys up here, and then my infantry after that. And then my general. Source of battle. You guys, actually, I don't think you can actually hit anybody from there. Oh no, there's actually people up there. Yeah, you can shoot that then. You guys break down the gates. You know what, I'll actually have you guys try and open up here too. Because I can actually hit these guys. They're actually outside of the settlement. So we can try and have my crossbows kind of try and hit them. Although my artillery pieces might do a bit more damage. Yeah, they'll do a lot more damage. Now, we just need to try and rush on my infantry into the city. Oh, I didn't even notice they even have the statues too. Oh, I love it. I love that they have the statues there as well. Okay, infantry start pushing on forward. We've already killed about 6% of the enemy forces. I will have my ballistas. I'll have you also just unload on these men that are currently on the walls. These are all axe throwers. They have some of their Blacklock engineers up here as well, but not a ton. So we'll just try and push on in here. They are kind of trying to get off the walls. Oh god, I'm trying to get a good view of this. I like this. Oh man, look back here. Look back here. I love that. Now I'm just looking back, because my intro has the Erebor stills and stuff. And man, I love how close they were to this. Look at this. I love this. I always love these maps. They're not insane by like modern standards, but for medieval 2 standards, man, they're beautiful. You guys are doing way better against my infantry than I'd like. Right now it's pretty even. I'm going to try and bring my crossbows in and around, bring you off to the sides here, because they don't have a ton back here, and if I can clear this section out, then we should have a much easier time trying to push on it. They're trying to hold. They're getting surrounded now. My crossbows are now in position. Should be able to open up into this section right here. I think the Iron Guard won't last that much longer now that I have my crossbows opening up on them. So we've got all of you guys there. These 4 here, trying to have it so you guys can start trying to open up on just the Dwarven defenders, although these guys I'm not nearly as worried about, as they are just kind of a basic kind of garrison type troop. Alrighty, we're down to the last couple dwarves. The Duran's Guard over here is trying. They've got about 7 men left. I've now been able to take out about 78% of their forces, trying to have it so that you crossbows keep trying to support each other, so like you keep trying to focus on these King's Shields unit. My infantry now has been able to kill all these guys. I need you to probably focus on the units they have up here still. They've got a lot of skirmishers and axe throwers up here, so let's have you kind of focus on them. I'll bring my general over here and have you try and help out against the King's Shield unit, and maybe have you just claim the throne. Go to the city center and claim what is rightfully yours. And so we are finally victorious. We have claimed the Lonely Mountain for our clan lord Gore. Lost a ridiculous amount of his forces, overall about a third of my army. But Erebor is now ours. I have now been able to dominate every Dwarven faction. We've claimed the One Ring. And we've built a strong kingdom for the dwarves across most of Middle-earth. I feel satisfied with that. I feel satisfied with that. This video is far too fucking long. I could have done this in probably 2 or 3 videos and just split it up. Instead of trying to blitz this all in one fucking video. But you know what? I went for it. I went ham. I went way too extra. But now I have done it. We have claimed Erebor. And the dwarves can remain peaceful for one more time. For now that they finally have a place to call their own, which is most of Middle-earth. But I am most certainly going to be done with this video for now. This is far too long. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this campaign and every second of it. I had a lot of fun with this one. And in the next campaign, I'm going to make sure I turn off the fucking I'm going to make sure we can actually do auto-resolves again. Because fighting every battle, I love it at times, but other times, oh man, it's horrendous. But in the next video, next campaign, when I come back to Lord of the Rings, it will be as Mordor. And I'm going to be conquering the world of Sauron, which I think that should be fun. But I'm going to end this video for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, any other thoughts you have on it in general. But this is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.